You know, we're continuing to encourage folks out there to explore their community on two wheels this week for Bike Week. The Greater Madison MPO's RoundTrip is introducing a new program to help riders out.
Our consumer reporter, Michelle Renee Quinn, is live this morning with a Bike Buddy. Michelle Renee, tell us more about this new program.
Chris, Kyrion, good morning. That's right, this is Ben, and he is a bike buddy. Now, if you're wondering what that is, a bike buddy is somebody who has experience commuting via bike, or somebody who's a little bit more new to the biking commuting. So, Ben, you've got a little bit of experience. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I work for the Wisconsin Bike Fed, helping kids throughout Dane County walk and bike for transportation. And I've been biking as my main form of transportation for about 10 years.
Okay, so now the RoundTrip program pairs experienced bikers like you with some newbies. What can these newbies expect if we're going for a ride-along, perhaps?
Yeah, that's a great question. So a big thing that folks need to figure out when they're planning their ride is what's their route. And so we might try out a couple different routes and see what's comfortable, right? Madison has a wealth of bike paths and a whole network of safe bike infrastructure. And so we can figure out what of those bike paths makes sense for your route.
Absolutely. And now, can you tell me a little bit about what you think some questions that these newbies might have and how, like, what exactly like they can expect when they have an experienced buddy like yourself?
Yeah, questions we get a lot besides the route involve like, what do I wear while I'm biking to work? How do I carry my things? What do I do if it's raining out? And those are the sort of questions that, right, I've been bike commuting for 10 years, and so I've encountered those, and I've got ideas and tips, and we can help make that work.
Absolutely. And now you mentioned that Bike Week, as it continues, there's a couple more events happening. What can you tell us?
Oh, there is a ton of events. So right now, in the morning, there are commuter stations where you can get coffee and food along some of the bike paths. Tomorrow, the Wisconsin Bike Fed is hosting an adult intermediate biking class. And then tomorrow evening is the bike party at Birmingham Park.
Okay, and tell me a little bit more about this bike party.
There's going to be free food, there's going to be music, there's going to be a whole bunch of people celebrating biking and celebrating Bike Week. It's going to be a blast tomorrow at Birmingham Park.
All right, and then the last question I have for you is, what is the importance of really encouraging people to get out on two wheels, to use their bikes? Why is this important for our community?
Yeah. Biking is a joyful way to connect with your community, right? While you're biking, I regularly see my neighbors and I wave to them and I bike with them for a moment and I get to chat. It's sustainable. It's healthy. It allows for us to build our city in a sustainable and healthy way.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us this morning, Ben. I really appreciate your time. If you are interested in becoming a bike buddy, then feel free to scan the QR code on your screen right now or visit this story on channel3000.com. Live in Madison, Michelle Renee Quinn, News 3 Now.
Michelle Renee, thank you. Get out there and get on those bikes.
Yeah, let's do it.